let's get started. All right, today is November 19th. It is 10 a.m. and we're doing the Mean Team AMA. This is our weekly AMA. I'm gonna go over what is going on in the DAO, what's going on with the product, what's going on with our growth, with our marketing, what do we have going on next, and let me start by saying a couple of things that are going to be kind of framing the conversation. We actually had the topic for this AMA was, and I'm going to talk in past tense here, was going to be all about the fundraise, and we can still talk a lot about the fundraise, but I wanted to do it like really cool and be able to actually do the AMA by reading the entire press release, but we didn't get to have the quotes on time and the things on time, the PR review on time to do it by the AMA. So I might leak out a little bit of alpha here, but I cannot like fully spill all the beans. Hang tight. We're probably gonna have to wait until like Monday or so to do the formal announcement. But we can still talk about a lot about the funding, like what we did, why we're doing it, like all of those things. So at least you get some back of the story of what's going to be formally announced on. I'm gonna guess early next week by now. But so we have still a lot to cover here. Let's go through the motions and then we can kind of focus on that. I know that a lot of people have a lot of questions, so drop them in the usual places. I guess you cannot drop it now on freaking Twitter because the thing is not shared on Twitter. Just insane. But yeah. So let's talk about growth. What happened this week? Twitter is at 24,500, up from 23,000 last week. That's it's a little bit of growth there. So what is that? About 1,500 members. That is like a little like 14% growth. On Discord, Discord was a disaster this week in terms of growth. We had the server CAPTCHA bot was basically locking everybody out and not giving the right thing. So we ended up having to turn off the bot itself. We had a lot of complaints of people trying to join the server and not being able to join the server. It is fixed now. Our apologies for that. The mods kind of took care of it, and we're now back up and running. So anybody, you can invite your friends, you can invite the people that you think would benefit from Mean and MeanFi. They will be able to join just fine and be part of this awesome community. Wow, 50 people here, and we're up to 10 on Twitter. So yeah, we had not that great growth in Discord this week. We only grew like 300 people. We were 16.6 thousand, so 16,600 members last week. This week we are 16,900 members, so very shallow growth in there. I think it had like mostly associated with that issue that we had over like a good 3 or 4 days of problems with the freaking server CAPTCHA bot, and then we were trying to figure things out as things were we're kind of configuring different ways with that verification system and the one that we have right now. But anyhow, we're back up and running. Use those beautiful thumbs of yours and invite your friends and bring them over here. We want to have a very vibrant and large community to make sure that everybody benefits from what we're doing. Active daily users in the app. This was actually like, wow, this is kind of nice. Last week we were at 1,223 actives. Daily actives. This week we are averaging 1,921. That's a big chunk of change. Like, I mean, that's what, a 20-something% growth. Wow, a lot of activity on the app. All right, that's good. That's awesome. Good numbers. All right. the private round announcement, like I said, it's not going to come out live today. We have a beautiful draft. We can talk about some of the things that you're going to be able to read, minus the big names, but you'll get the gist of it. We have it's kind of hard to coordinate, guys. Like, try to think about the PR schedule, the public relations schedule for multiple partners, multiple investors, like multiple people that we have to coordinate with to get this out. So it takes sometimes more overhead than what one anticipates. Plus, there were a couple of the partners that were not too thrilled about announcing on a Friday. I think that this comes from traditional public relations that think that the weekend is basically a dead non-news cycle set of days. And I don't think that that's the case. And I think in crypto, if anything, the weekends are a little bit more active. But whatever, I'm not a PR person, so you have to listen to the people that get paid to do this stuff. And they were saying that the weekend might not be bueno for PR. Also, we had a little bit of a short window with some of the crypto media and mainstream media that are going to be doing coverage on the announcement and on us, and some of them didn't have their stuff ready. So the way that this kind of works is, we, the core team and the PR firm that we're working with, we coordinate with the different media organizations. And we share what's happening under something that's called embargo. And an embargo is basically that they cannot publish until we publish, but they at least can have enough time to work on writing the piece and kind of doing research and doing their stuff, and crafting their own opinion about what's happening with MeanDAO. With given enough time that they can publish very shortly to their audience, very short after the official announcement that we do. Okay, so in order to get more of those crypto media and mainstream media people aligned, we had to also wait a little bit because it was very rushed to do it on Friday. All right, so that is all about growth. Let's talk about. We already talked about a little bit of marketing, growth and marketing, community, slash. What has happened additionally, though, is that this week, let me look at the Twitter feed. We just launched this morning. This morning, we launched the Treasure Hunt. Treasure Hunt time. We want everybody to try to start guessing who are the next 4 airdrop partner protocols. And we already have Grape. We have the awesome team at Grape. They're going to be the gatekeepers. They're going to be the ones holding up and making all of that distribution for our airdrop partners. If you don't know what that means, is that we have 20% of the airdrop allocation will go and will be distributed to 5 partner protocols. Those partner protocols are going to receive each 400,000 Mean tokens. And I'm not going to say how much is worth yet because we don't have the price discovery element of the Mean token yet, but I'm just going to go and say it's worth a lot of money, that 400,000. This is, when you see the announcement of the IDO, I feel pretty confident that this is going to be the biggest airdrop ever in Solana, period. Like, nobody has dropped more money than what we're going to be airdropping on the Mean IDO to anybody that participated. So that's how confident I am of this. And those airdrop partners, what it means is basically token holders of those partners are going to receive part of that airdrop. I want to qualify this by saying not every single token holder of those airdrop partners is going to receive it. Like if you hold 1 Grape, that's not going to be enough. You're not going to qualify for that, of course. Each one of them have their own set of rules. So Grape has some rules as to which of the Grape holders are going to qualify for that. And I think that they have Dirt and Turi, you guys are part of that organization as well. So I don't know, like if it is if you can share like part of the structure there, but you have like different levels that you can be as a grape holder, and definitely people that hold more grape are going to be more like are going to receive more benefits. So go and collect some grape. And the same is going to happen with the other four partners. Okay, so each one of them has a set of different rules of what kind of what is a subset of their holders that this is going to be distributed to, and that's it. The idea is that if you hold any of those other things, you're going to have to go through and get your address validated with Grape Access. Just go to the Grape Access app, and make sure that you get your tokens that you're owning on those other protocols accounted for, and that will get you basically in the whitelist. That will get you in the whitelist that we will be doing the airdrop to. Okay, so that is that. Now we're going to be doing one of these every week, all the way until the very last minute on the airdrop. So if it's not too hard to start thinking about when the airdrop is actually going to happen. If I already told you that we're going to be doing one of these every week, start counting forward here. But this is going to happen basically. Right now we're looking at December 15th as a tentative date for the IDO. And then a couple of days later, we're going to be doing the airdrop. We're going to start airdropping. Some of the, this is, again, guys, tentative day, okay? That's where we're putting right now the pin. We will have the formal announcement of on when are we doing these things very, very soon. Probably, I don't know, I want to say right around the turn of the month, end of November, beginning of December. We're going to be making the formal announcements on the actual dates when this is actually happening. But in between now and then, we're going to be running a lot of different things. We're going to be announcing a lot of different partnerships. We're going to be doing a lot of these games to figure out who are the launch partners that we have, and what are the benefits that they bring to MeanFi, and how they can benefit from Mean Protocol. So a lot of those things are going to be happening over the next couple of weeks. Is going to be intense, and it's going to get pretty crazy. Don't my ask is that don't try to front run the situation or even the news cycle. It would be detrimental for everybody in this community here if everybody starts trying to go around town hey, it's going to happen on December 15th. No, we didn't say that. Don't try to front run. Wait for the official announcement. Be patient. December is going to be the Mean Christmas month. We're going to be Mean Santa. We're going to be dropping some amazing gifts for you, and your wallet is going to be so happy by the time that we get to Christmas that if this Christmas is not remembered as the Mean Christmas, I don't know what else can. So we have an absolutely kick-ass month of December. Be fucking patient. That's the only thing that I can ask you. We are working tirelessly behind the scenes to coordinate calendars and marketing and push and product releases and things that are super important across many different organizations. This is not done in a siloed. We have to be talking to all of the different partners. They have to do integrations. We have to do integrations. They have to do work with their community. We have to do work with our DAO and our community. It is insane. We have 23-hour days at times in here. We are working seriously 24/7. Please be the fuck calm. Do not DM me anymore. I'm not gonna reply to you guys if you keep DMing me for things that are related to that stuff. So just keep calm and just count the days. That's it. It's gonna be fucking good. All right. Good. So with that said, I think that we can jump into a little. Oh, by the way, I see that a lot of people in Twitter are basically going and replying to the treasure hunt contest with like, oh, this is awesome, but you're not actually doing what we asked you, which is to tag, like try to guess who our partner is, tag them, and tell us why you think that they are a good partner. And that can take one or two forms. Either tell us why would you like to see that partner protocol in MeanFi, like, okay, it might be, I don't know, a lending and borrowing protocol, for example, that you might want to bring to MeanFi because you want to be able to expose and have access directly from MeanFi into a borrowing and lending protocol. I just gave you a tip, okay? And the other way around might be like, okay, that particular lending protocol could leverage MeanFi's money, the Mean protocol money streams to do X, Y, or Z, okay, or to whatever, like virtually every single protocol on planet Earth can benefit from money streams, and that's what we want. We want money streams everywhere. But like in which specific way they can leverage it, that's what we want to hear here. That's what makes this whole competition meaningful. So just don't like give me I see a lot of like monkeys and parties and stuff like that, but very very little like people don't freaking read the stuff. Anyhow, sorry for the mini rant there. Just follow, just read. Takes 2 seconds. All right. So product. What do we do? I need your help here, Mylene and Adele. What happened on product this week? Hello? Oh, Mylene. All right, Mylene, you're there? There you go. I can hear you now. Yeah. Okay. I couldn't unmute myself. All right. I think some of the updates that we have from products, but I think taking it from last week, there was certain stuff mentioned at last meeting that finally have been wrapped up recently. One of them being the merging accounts that is finally deployed to production. So when users that have like 2 different accounts for the same token, they could merge into one and just make use of that for any other transaction or process in MeanFi. Mm-hmm. That's finally available in production. We also have the aggregator optimizer. So basically, when you use doing exchanges, we provide with a list of the aggregators we have, and our recommendation are the one that actually sees it the most when doing any swaps, right at the top. And this is the users can or able to actually enable this or disable it. Depends how can or how say how experts a user with familiar with the DeFi and our app in general, right? So it has for both. So it's super newbie to this. It's not going to come up right away, just be part of the settings. But if someone that has a little more experience with it, be like, okay, this is a setting that they can enable, so it allows them to select the making with recommendation that comes up right at the top. Let me add some color to that. Guys, if you haven't seen it, just go to the exchange on MeanFi and click on the little like gear. So that you have basically like 2 views now that we've added on the exchange. One that is kind of like the simple view, anybody that doesn't care about a slippage or the routing or any of those things, and then the pro view, like if you are an advanced user and you really want to optimize which route do you pick on the router, optimize your slippage, all of those things. Just click on the little like gear icon, and you'll see that all the routes are going to show up on your swap. So it's a nice visual that helps you kind of feel more confident that you're getting the best pricing across all the different AMMs that we support. Okay, so and it looks phenomenal. I think the team did an amazing job. Yamel and Yancel especially worked on that. So it looks pretty sick. So very very happy about that. And I think that some of you were actually asking. I don't know if it was actually. You, Tariq, or I don't remember who was specifically asking to get more visibility into the routing, or $1 maybe. Some of you guys were asking for this, but yeah, so now it's available. We still have to add, you will see that also it's kind of like related. We added a few more tokens to the exchange, but some of the routes are not yet available. So we're still working on adding additional routes. You have a couple of limited routes for some of the tokens. The routing, the router optimizer is kind of taking shape in there, right? So little by little, we're making things a lot better, a lot faster. Very, very cool. Very excited about what's happening there. All right, what else, May?
Taking out the tokens that would be the transfers workflow now being available in the account section. So kind of the way we had it before, your list of activities or all the transfers that you have before in a regular comment. It was a little bit tricky having the CD feature added to the seed menu item. So you would kind of click it to do an actual transfer, but you actually don't want to see the list of items you have to take place. So we modified that now, making it available for the account section. So when you log into,
did we put that already in prod? Is that already in prod?
Yeah.
Yeah, awesome. That's huge. So look, again, I'm sorry. I just I like to give some more color into this because the context might be lost in the technicality of the solution. So the problem that we were having here, guys, is that MeanFi as an application, right, is a showcase for all of the different use cases that we can do with money streams, which are a fundamental building block of more efficient money Legos that any app can use, and we want to make sure that we're showcasing those features and that capacity everywhere across MeanFi. For example, payroll is powered by money streams. Transfer and scheduled transfers are powered by money streams, and the idea is that you can move money, like pipe your streams of money in never-ending ways. So it's kind of like, think about it like pieces of money Legos that you're putting together. However, when we started, the way that MeanFi was thought out from the beginning, like we have the payroll in one screen over there, like kind of like be managed separately than the transfers that are in a different screen, and then the accounts are in a different screen. So now all of your money streams are going to be shown. Okay, if you have any money streams that are scheduled, or that are incoming, or that are outgoing, you're going to have them show up under your accounts. They're going to be like top and center on your accounts, and you can actually you will see that the workflow is a very familiar one. We're still tweaking a couple of things here and there, but the streams are nothing more than yet another account that you have access to money, and it is integrated into your main wallet, account, explorer, whatever you want to call the account section. But they are like at first kind of like a first-class citizen now under like right next to all the other tokens that we're adding here. I think that is going to also help people associate the money streams with simply fluid and liquid form of tokens that you always have in your wallet, right? So and it's kind of like it's a little bit of a mental shift that we all have to do. But I think that this is a lot better moving forward for anybody to be able to showcase what's available with money streams, and whether it is a money stream you are receiving a transfer from someone, or you're sending a transfer to someone, or it is a money stream because you are receiving payroll, or you are from your company. They are all going to show up here because they all ultimately affect the amount of money that you have available, liquid, to use at any given moment in time. All right. So again, like this is about like getting to that mental shift that your wallet is constantly improving because of the money streams that you have in it. Okay. So I think it's phenomenal, like amazing work, you guys as well. Like you're killing it. This has been a hard week. Holy shit. We have like new routings on the exchange, new advanced UI on the exchange, the money streams getting consolidated. Boy, it's a lot of really cool stuff happening here. I love it. All right. Anything else that you want to highlight here?
No. Yeah. Pretty much.
All right. Fire away. What else?
Across the the board. I think that optimizations and validations and verifications, like across the board, it's going to improve a lot the user experience. And a lot of it has been based on product feedback and actually, the community saying, hey, we want to make this tweak here or have more clarity there or fix this bug over there. So stuff like that apply, for example, as extra additional validations that have been added to the transfers, like the user has to have any sort of like special context to it or something like that, but making sure that any time across that process that it doesn't come up as a failure or as an error, that it's actually an important validation that comes up there. Another one had to do with the recurrent bias and the DCA. So when users are actually setting up their recurrent bias, you can, during the process, after you make your deposit and you create your vault, you can actually stop right there and just close the form, and the recurrent buy will be scheduled and set up. That your first buy that happens at that moment, the first swap, won't take place unless you actually go to the next action or option that you have in that form. So if you're not like in a rush and you just close the process like halfway through, you won't be able to do that swap, the automatic swap that happens immediately. So we add some additional like steps there, like just an extra thing. Like if someone goes to close the form, they will get a pop-up like reassuring, hey, are you sure that you want to close this now?
We got a few reports of people being confused. Hey, we didn't get the first one kicked out. Well, buddy, you closed the screen. It cannot be magic. You have to send the funds, otherwise things are not gonna get started. Or you have to click on the start button, otherwise things don't get started. Yep, good addition. All right, so I want to make a quick shout out to Pavel San, because you, my friend, have been the most valuable person giving us feedback with super high quality submissions into the help center. Bravo to you. Thank you very much. We bow and are eternally thankful for the high quality input that you have given us this week. It's been a true honor, and we are much better because everything that you are, because the way that you're reporting stuff. So thank you very much, sir.
Some swaps that first timers were having some trouble when they were connecting, like for the very first time with the app. So that swap issue we were having from like Sol to USDC or USDC.
Oh, that's right. That was the bug with Radium, right? With the Radium pool. Yeah. Actually, so I know Tariq had that problem directly, right, Tariq? Yep. I think you got it. So you're not gonna have that problem anymore. The problem was fixed. So we had an issue with the integration of the rating pool that was for the pair sold USDC, I think, and maybe I don't know if Jansel is here on the line. So I think it was that one, right? Yeah. So with that pool we had a bug, and but it was corrected already, so that shouldn't be a problem anymore. That's that. All right. Anything else that you want to add, Mylene, so that we can jump into it's 10:30 now. I can jump into a couple of the questions if we have any from the audience.
Yeah, we can jump into questions, but maybe I mentioned something about some will be like more technical about backend improvements that were done.
Yep.
And I don't know if you guys want to mention some of it because there's been a lot of work done over there, so I don't want to. Just like the front end aspect of it, but there's a lot of maintenance that's happening behind the scenes with the RPPs and.
Just to mention that all the time we are receiving your suggestions and your reports, and we are constantly working on all of that to make sure those goes into the application. So we are always seeing everything based on your input. So just be sure of that.
Yeah, good notes. All right, awesome. All right, let's go to the questions in here. Let me go to AMA questions. All right, so let's see what we have. Are these from today at 10:08? So yeah, we do have a few questions here. Let's start right here. Which project do you plan to collaborate with? All right. So, so you want me to like tell you the answer to the contest? No. Go and try to figure, like, that's the whole point. Like we're playing a game here. We want to make sure that you put those little brains of yours to work. Like, let's try to think how, like, where would you like to see money streams being implemented? I'll give you a tip here, right? So money stream is like money streams are one of those primitives that are it's kind of like the telephone. Okay, if you think all the way back when the first telephone was created, and like the people making the telephone came out, like, out of the assembly line, the first telephone came out, and they gave it to the first customer, and they're like, "Woof! Look at this piece of high technology. Now you have it." The customer would have been like, "Okay, what do I do with it?" There's nobody else to call. In order for the piece of advanced technology to be useful, that telephone maker needs to give telephones to a lot of other people. So now when they give it to another person, it's like, okay, now what can I do with it? Oh, you can call the first person. And now the first person has like a direct line to call the other. And when you give it to a third person, and to a fourth person, to a fifth person, then they can all call each other. That is called network effects. Mean money streams have built-in network effects. That means the more protocols actually use money streams, the more valuable they become without technologically adding more features to it. Like what it is right now, and the way that they work right now, they are an amazing piece of core primitive and core technology for any decentralized application. There is virtually unlimited. We are like the cables of the internet in terms of money movements, payments, and making super efficient, super liquid, super capital efficient money can only be possible if everybody plugs into money streams. I think I need to actually make like a blog post only talking about this, because I think that there's a misconception. You can do payroll. No, payroll is like just such a tiny piece of what we can power with money streams. It is an important one, and it's an easy one to understand, but money streams can power basically all of the movement of money from any protocol to any other protocol, from any wallet back and forth, and that is some of the things that our partners are going to be enabling. You're going to see, throughout the next 3 to 4 weeks especially, a whole bunch of partners that we have onboarded and that are coming on board, and every one of them benefits from all the previous partners that are adopting money streams in their protocols. So get those heads of yours to think about which one would you like to see as the top 5, the first 5, the top ones that are going to be here, because that's what this is all about. It is about being a key piece of the ecosystem that is a primitive that everybody can build on top of, and it becomes exponentially more valuable every time that a new protocol use money streams for anything they do. Okay? All right. Let's move on here. How does Mean Protocol ensure the hackers can get in? We've talked about this 1,000 times. Go read the docs or listen to the previous AMAs.
If we want it, we're gonna launch anytime soon on mobile, like a mobile platform.
Was that who was that? Was that Redoller asking for that? I know you guys. I need to get back to you, buddy, on that. I
can keep going.
So mobile, yes, mobile is a big part of our product roadmap. However, it would very likely not be done in the same way that MeanFi and all the other products are done. The problem with mobile is that you need active presence as a centralized company in the app stores in order to submit and maintain those mobile apps on those distribution platforms. And we do not want to be a centralized entity. It will tarnish a lot of what we're trying to do in a big way. So there has to be some thought about this. And if there is any sub-DAO that we can put together with any representation that we can make another centralized company that is somewhat related or somewhat even funded from the DAO for them to build the mobile apps, that would probably be our preference. Basically have like a kind of like a separate company that they preferably not in the U.S. That dedicates themselves to mobile development. We haven't actually done any kind of engagement yet on that. So like the actual build of the product in iOS and Android is not the problem. Like the technical aspects of that is not what is a problem with mobility. It is the legal ramifications of having official representation on the app stores. That's what the problem is there. So yes, it is an important part of what we're trying to do. Yes, we will try to procure or work with the community and some company that might be able to do that in 2022. But right now it's definitely nothing that is going to happen this year. So we're looking at Q1 to even start those conversations on that. Okay. All right. Any other thing here that you see that is?
No, so I heard someone ask something about if we're going to be listed in Binance, and that person was just eating alive.
Yeah. Just wait. Just wait, guys. Wait a little bit. Like things are around the corner. We have waited so long to get to this point. Like we have been building like mad people, like mean people every single day. You guys have been absolutely amazing, super active. Like we have one of the, I mean, I'm not on every other DAO in Solana or anywhere else, but I'm part of other DAOs and I've participated in other Discords and stuff like that. And there's nothing like what we have. We are pretty fucking unique, and I'm super proud to be part of this thing. This is amazing beyond, like, just go around and look at the quality of the engagements and the stuff that are happening all around. They're nowhere near what what we have here. So very humbled by the whole experience, very humbled by calling you all guys partners. So this is amazing. Like keep going, keep pushing. The future. This is just the beginning. Like we are on like first floor of the elevator of the Empire State Building. Okay, like make sure that you don't get off that elevator right now. Oh, what happened here? There you go. Can you guys hear me on Discord now? Yeah. I don't know what happened there. Derek, you kicked me out. No. So, all right. So, back at, wow, 73 people in Discord. I think that this might be a record here. So we have 73 in Discord, and we have like what? 4 times 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. So we have 24. So we have 100 people. Yeah. About 100 people, yeah. That's good. That's awesome. All right. So where were we here? AMA questions. Yeah, guys. Come on. I mean, I see a lot of mean apes. You haven't even leveled up, and you're asking questions that are like, I just want to smack you a little bit on the head. Like, come on, seriously. Like, just be part of the community in meaningful ways. Don't spam. This is almost like borderline spam. Read the freaking docs. Participate. Don't ask stupid questions. Like, this is not elementary school here. Like we're running a real thing. Okay. What else do we have here? I think I'm going to start filtering questions here from people that have not even had any level up, because it's a little bit like you mean AMA? Click join AMA. Referring to treasure hunt. Yeah, participate in treasure hunt. How about if you are staking LP? Okay. Durden asks, how about if you are staking or LPing for a partner token, will you still receive the airdrop? Actually, that's a good question to ask, Grape. I'm not sure how if you guys validate that. I hope you do because you are. Yeah, I don't know if Grape access. That's actually a good question to do. Ask Grape about the LPing with the partner token. It will be it will suck if we cannot be providing liquidity with one of the partner tokens and be eligible for that, because you are like technically invested there, not technically, accurately invested in that project. So yeah, I don't know. I think this is a question for. I'm gonna write it down here. Actually, a very good question for Dean and Chris. LPing validation on Grape Access. Okay, you see, that's a good question. All right, let's try to get more of these. Thank you, Darren. Cracks. A lot of things are coming to MeanFi. People don't want hit. What? No, that's not a question. You can hear him now. Let's get some grape. Yeah, go get some grape. That's gonna guarantee that you qualify for part of the airdrop. Okay, bro. Can you say about MeanFi Multisig? You must know something I don't. I don't think that we wait. Yeah, no, I just checked the menu. No, we don't have Multisig available right now. But Bonfire has a pretty good one, and Port has a pretty good one, and Serum has a pretty good one. So go knock yourself out with any of them. What else do we have here? Her name is Maylene. How are you, Danny? Net worth. Guys, like questions about the AMA. What are you like? We're having like full-on conversations here. Seriously, come on. I cannot. Like, Maylene, have you been able to spot like a good question here? Or Tariq, help me out here. By the way, I see that people are asking about the hints for the contest. Like, read the freaking tweet! Come on! People, like, there is, it's in your face, it's like looking at you, staring at you, and you're like, just read the freaking tweet. You guys are lazy readers, come on. Read the tweet. There's a tip there. It says, our new partner, they are a romantic moment of every new day and the easiest way to diversify your investments in Solana. That is your tip. That is your TIP. That is your hint. If you are not able to figure out who our next one is by that, I don't know what to say. You don't deserve to win. That's what I'm saying. Gee. You guys have to read. Okay, if the mean airdrop would be conducted based on membership initiative on Grape, we read LPs alone from radio, so you could put all your Grape in the LP pool and still maintain it. I don't know if this answers your question. Is this the cracks from Grape? So if it is, I guess take that as an official answer, or if not, I'll have to ask Dean. I don't know. I don't know. Don't take that as the official answer. We have to check. Mean Brain. No. Why don't you add stake yourself? We will. We will have staking ourselves. So here, I'll give you some alpha here. So when we go, so alpha time. When we go IDO, we're going to be doing. We're going to be announcing. So one of our pools is going to be in Orca. The Mean USDC pool is going to be in Orca, and we're also going to be doing Orca double dipping pools there. You'll be able to essentially, get some of your Mean, bring some of your USDC LP there, and if you deposit in the double dipping pool to farm away, you will walk away with Orca and Mean out as rewards, at a rate that we're going to be targeting somewhere in the neighborhood of 200% APY. So there, alpha. Next thing, I'm not going to repeat around this, all right? There you go. That is your piece of alpha for the day. Let's move on. All right, what else do we have here? All right, I think that's about it in terms of good questions I have. Anybody else? Let me see here if I get any question on any of the tweets here. I don't even know how. I guess people can. This Twitter thing is like. Okay. Yeah, I don't see anything here. Good. So it is 10:45 a.m. Eastern. That means it's probably like what, close to 4 UTC. So this is we should probably call this a wrap. I don't think Twitter mentioned when the contest will end. Yeah. Listen, we have like very few characters to put on that tweet, but this is gonna be like, I guess we'll do like a 48-hour thing similar to all the other contests. In 48 hours, we'll announce a winner. There is almost no competition. You're gonna get a role for that, I think. I don't know. I think that I don't know who's actually organizing. One of the ambassadors is organizing one of the mods is organizing the contest and the giveaway. So. I don't know. We'll figure something out there. I don't actually know the details of what is the giveaway. We'll probably end up giving some role to the winner that is going to entitle you to even more airdrop. Also, the airdrop snapshot. I'm going to repeat this. I said this last week. Has not been taken out yet. That means there's still a lot of room for you guys to participate. Go read about the airdrop and yeah, just participate on it. You get some free value. That's nothing better than free. That's it. Let's stand by. Today's Friday, probably, so 48 hours will be by Sunday. On Sunday, we'll be dropping the winner of the treasure hunt contest, and we'll probably start right there by announcing our next one, kind of like daisy chaining them one after the other. Probably we're gonna like split the rest like the other 3 on any subsequent week from there. So if we do the announcement by Monday, we have another 3 weeks before the 15th. That's basically when all the other ones are going to get announced. So we'll kind of like spread them around a little bit, not to get fatigued from contest participation. All right, that is a wrap, guys. Thank you very much. Keep it mean, and let's all live the mean life. Keep your good eye open, because we have a busy month ahead. Let's fucking go. Go. All right. This is over and out.